Hey everybody, how's it going? My albino ball python, or my albino pinstripe ball python, just laid her first clutch of eggs ever. So that means all three of my females just laid for the first time. My albino pinstripe, my spider head clown, my banana. They all laid this year, so it's my first time breeding, and all three of my females that I was trying to breed actually laid eggs. So that's good. I need to get into pulling this clutch. I like to put a towel over them just because I don't have a hide in there for them. It gives them a nice dark area to act like a hide, and books just because it's the way I've always done it. Try to get her off of here. She's going to be a little bit hissy, in a little bit of a bad mood, but we should be alright. And make sure she laid all of them. Feels like she's empty. She's actually kind of kept most of her weight. And the other ones look a little bit more hollowed out than she did, but you can see she's nice and hollow down through there. Let's weigh her and see how much she weighs. There. She is at 1,231 grams. And that's after laying. Put her in here for now until we can get her cleaned up and everything. See how much the eggs weigh. So we got 6 beautiful eggs. Yeah, 579 grams, so just under 100 grams a piece. They're decent sized eggs. And I'm going to take these up to my incubator room and put them away, and I'll show you how to make the boxes and all that stuff then too. So, see you in a little bit. Alrighty, I'm going to set up the egg box. This is just perlite. You can buy basically any garden section or Walmart, or I ordered this off of Amazon. Try to put about 150 grams in there. Level it off. Add some water. I just use bottled water. Any kind of purified water or filtered water will work. And you can use just tap water too if you wanted to, but I like to try to keep down on any impurities or mold or anything that could be in there. Well, a lot of people do, they mix this a ratio of 1 to 1. So they put 150 grams of perlite in there, they'll put 150 grams of water in there, but I really don't find that very necessary. I just fill her full of water until, yeah. And when I tilt it, I can see the water actually come down here a little bit. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but you can see the water level kind of come up there and go back down in those holes. But that's good and saturating. I take this as a separation. It's actually a plastic screen. It's for it's actually, you put it like in an aquarium and you can link them together. So if you have like female fish that are having babies or whatever, the babies can swim through there and get away from the females and everything. Or you just have two fish that you want to divide in it. That's what that's for. I got that on Amazon. Probably going to be upgrading to some easy hatch trays. That goes in there right like that. We'll candle these eggs. Alrighty, just going to candle the eggs and mark where the embryo is. So you can see that little circle jiggling right there with all the veins. And if you look over here on this side, it's just nothing but yellow. So you see vein work, vein work, vein work, and a little jiggly embryo right there. We want that part facing out. I'll just set them in there until I get them all. Yeah. Right there. Right there. Right there. These two are a little stuck together, so I'm going to pull them apart. And what you want to do is just slowly pull it apart and rock them back and forth. Don't pull too much in any direction and they come right apart. If they happen to tear, you can get a piece of Scotch tape and put it on there, or a Band-Aid. Pretty much anything will work. There it is. And there's the embryo. I almost thought that one was going to be a dug egg for a second. Yeah, right there. I'll just arrange these real quick. You don't want them touching the sides at all. This condensation will come on them. You don't want that. Just arrange them like that. So all the X's are facing upwards. You can see they're pretty solid in there. They don't really move. Nothing touching the side or anything. Put some pressing seal in here, on here. This locks in the humidity really well. Now I'll go down and make up a card. I mean, I only have 3 of them, so I know pretty much whose eggs are whose. They were all bred to the same male. Here's my banana eggs. They're all down in there. Pretty small, but they all still look healthy. Carefully take this over. Set them down in there. There's my albino eggs. And in 55 days from now, the albino eggs will hatch. And we'll have a taupe that looks like that. Right here we have all the baby snakes. This right here is a banana spider. Possible pastel. That right there I actually think is a banana champagne spider pastel, but I'm not 100% sure. This right here is just a normal banana. This right here is a champagne. I didn't realize how beautiful they were until I had one in person. I've never seen just a normal champagne before. They're all tangled together here, but here is a pastel. Actually, excuse me, I think that one right there is the banana spider champagne, and I think that one's the champagne banana pastel. And then that guy right there and that guy right there are normals. And the reason why they're looking kind of wrinkly like that is because they're about to go into shed here any day now. And then once they all shed out, I'll take them out of this tote or the shoebox and get them all set up into their individual. That's my baby snakes, a little bit of an update on them. And I'll be back and I'll show you washing the female and everything else. Yeah, down here washing off the mom. Just want to make sure the water is around body temperature. They say like if you actually have a temp gun, you can make it 90 degrees, 95 degrees. Just put a little squirt of Dawn dish soap in there. Mix it up a little bit. Take her out, put her in there, rinse her off real good. This is just to get the scent of the eggs off, so she's not trying to maternally incubate them anymore. Now I'll get her back on food faster, because steaks, they will not eat the whole entire time that they are breeding, carrying the eggs, and laying the eggs. And then if you let them maternally incubate or let them lay on the eggs themselves, they will continue to not eat. So she's already hasn't eaten in about 3 to 4 months. So if I let her maternally incubate them, it'd be another 55 days at least until she would start eating again. Whereas now, she'll probably eat tomorrow. So it's healthier for her. And also, when you leave the eggs on with the mother, she can knock them around. She's going to be urinating on them and all that stuff, so they can mold easier and get flies. And so more of the eggs will hatch this way, and she'll be healthier faster too. Try to get all the soap off of her, rinse her off real well. Put her back in her coat. I cleaned out and I washed it with Dawn dish soap too. You can use F10 if you want, but I like to use Dawn dish soap. Put her back over her heat mat. Books back over top of them. A little extra security. Put the blanket back over top of her for a hide. And she's good to go. And I'll feed her, and probably in about October or November, I'll start breeding them all again. And we'll be ready for next year. Hope you guys all liked it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment if you felt like leaving a comment. Good, bad, don't matter. Hope everyone has a good day, and be safe out there. See ya.